Welcome back to the Gaming Weekly, everybody. For the very first time, the Gaming Weekly is going to be uploading a game that everyone's been talking about for the past month or so. For the very first time, MultiVersus is going to be making its debut in TGW. You're about to witness some spectacular action from all the TGW superstars competing in these games. In fact, this episode really is eventful because during the broadcast, midstream, the board of directors of TGW did announce that this was going to be a championship match, and you're about to witness the first ever MultiVersus free-for-all champion in this video. But we're not done just yet, because at the end of the video, you'll be seeing another bombshell, another breaking news, another major developing story and announcement. TGW did confirm that this was going to be the final week of normalcy for the Gaming Weekly. Well, you're about to find out exactly what we mean by that. Stick around till the end of the video. The Gaming Weekly now is debuting a game in which a lot of people have been talking about in the past month. A game that seems to be arcade-like, a game that is absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the premiere of MultiVersus. Adrian and XboxFreakPete Games and partner after an incredible 10-year anniversary event. Now we get to see an exclusive game for the Gaming Weekly. It is a free-for-all match right now between Butters and IG, and MultiVersus the first time in TGW.
Yeah, man, I'm actually very excited for the introduction of this game, considering the fact that I'm a huge Smash Bros fan. To have a fighting game similar to that in TGW is a personal dream come true for me.
Yeah, and we are spectating from the top of the mat right now, and you can see IG's actually playing the character of Bugs Bunny, Butters is playing the character of Finn, and it's going to be a very interesting task for both of these superstars, as the rules are simple here, Xbox. As you mentioned in Super Smash Bros., it's the same concept. You have to try to make sure you beat the opponent to the point that they're going to be out of the map, and of course, the person in this game with the most amount of points will indeed win here tonight. There you see at the top of your screen, 2 minutes and 38 seconds and counting between Butter and Finn. They're going back and forth, or I should say Butters and IG. They're going back and forth at the moment here. And Xbox, let's talk strategy. What would you do? You played this concept for very long. What would you do to gain control of this match?
Try to knock them off the stage, try to get some combos in there, do some very powerful moves, try to get them off the stage. You can try to spike them off the stage as well to get some early kills. Try to get them near the blast zone. I appreciate you hitting me, Bugs Bunny, but anyway. Yeah.
Oh my!
That is what you get.
The first elimination of the matchup.
That's what you get for hitting me. But
and now,
yeah.
Well, Butters is in control here, and there you see the different combination of maneuvers here in this matchup being implemented courtesy of AG. And now Finn using the sword, which is a very highly effective sword at that. Many different weapons and maneuvers and a lot of different combos are going to be on display here tonight in a game like MultiVersus, which is very interesting because it has so many different characters that are very popular, including Finn from Adventure Time.
Yeah, Finn from this game reminds me of Link from the Smash Bros series, so it's a pretty good connection there.
Not a bad comparison. And look at Butters out of nowhere. Oh no, here comes IG though with the multitude of different shots right there. And I guess Bugs Bunny is having so much fun. You got to watch out. Control has clearly 4 points in control here tonight. Again, this is the debut of MultiVersus for the very first time. The Gaming Weekly is, of course, broadcasting an incredible game, a game that has been talked about for quite some time. Right now, it is IG versus Butters. The two are clashing right now at the moment. And partner, it looks like Butters is dominating.
Yeah, Butters is currently in control of the match. Whilst Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny really loves throwing the vaults at his opponent. But the question is, will those vaults contain a victory for him inside it?
Notice how there's a lot of jumping back and forth. There are many times whenever the TGW players are going to do what they can to try to gain control. There's a shot again by Butters, and another elimination up to 15 points now. And it looks like with 10 seconds and counting left, Butters may very well be the winner of this matchup. But it was a great show of display from both of these superstars who did a tremendous job here tonight, Xbox.
Yeah, GG to both competitors here tonight. Our first ever MultiVersus game, your winner, Butters.
Congratulations to Butters, who did an incredible job here on the Gaming Weekly. Up next, we're going to continue on to the 1v1 series. And ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news at the end of the broadcast. there's actually 2 breaking news in TGW, which we're going to go ahead and talk about at the conclusion of the broadcast. We'll be back live on air to, well, of course, broadcast more matches here, Xbox. This is exciting.
Yeah, man.
Championship match. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. The entire stream revolves around the MultiVersus Championship. Moments ago, we saw Butters actually advance to the finals. Butters is going to be facing, for the record, somebody, and it's one of these 2 superstars. It's either Yagi or GH5Q. The 2 are going to be clashing right now, Xbox, and the winner of this match is going to be advancing to face Butters for the title, the MultiVersus Free-For-All Championship. This is great!
Yeah, man, you know, some of that Finn versus Finn ditto action. You know, these 2 competitors are doing the best that they possibly can to eliminate each other at this point in time. The green Finn, which is named CEN or something like that, is trying to... I'm not even sure what he's doing. He's just prancing around, charging smash attacks, but... You see,
he's whipping up some sort of attack.
Yeah, man, like he's going Super Saiyan over there. He's charging something. But, I would actually like to make the point that, do you want to know what this game and Rainbow Six Siege have in common?
Yes.
None of them have a proper spectating mode.
Well, hopefully down the road, they're going to be adding the spectating option. Nonetheless, though, we have no other choice but to be in the mix of things here tonight in this match. But nonetheless, though, Yagi and GH5Q are really battling back and forth. Notice how at the moment they're actually tied here, ladies and gentlemen. GH5Q actually gained to 6 points, and I'm trying to stay away from the action at the moment, but this map is just too small to really stop, to really avoid the harm here.
Yeah,
and
we're kind of like
Yagi,
in the crosshairs.
Yeah, and you can see already Yagi up midair. Look at this, landing on his feet now, of course, looking on. There's GH5Q trying to go against Yagi. Yagi missed through. Oh, you got to watch out. GH5Q has an opening here to try to eliminate Yagi, and Yagi desperately trying to reach up to the platform, and he does.
GH5Q now trying to create a combo, but Yagi responds with with some sparks of his own. Yagi now with the combos, getting to 88%. Yagi in control.
You've seen JH5Q many times before in the Gaming Weekly broadcast and RL matches, but tonight he's soiling his hands for the first time ever in MultiVersus. There's the elimination. Yagi went down and out. JH5Q up to 11, already in control of the matchup. These 2 really battling back and forth. Remember the developing story here, Xbox. The fact that the winner of tonight's match, this match that is, will advance to go against Butters, and the winner of that match is going to be the champion in the free-for-all on MultiVersus. And this is a really, really interesting game. It's fast-paced, it's arcade-like, and it really is a game in which it has a lot of characters in which a lot of people do like Superman, Batman, Finn, and so forth.
Yeah, man. Oh, wow. The double elimination.
We both got eliminated, Xbox.
Taking out the commentators.
Well, that may have helped Yagi. That actually may have helped Yagi. The double elimination got Yagi up to 11. But nonetheless, though, remember, you cannot attack the announcers. GH5Q is all fired up now, going after Yagi here. Yagi is bouncing back and forth. The 2 gentlemen are tied at the moment. Xbox, your prediction at this juncture?
Well, like if Yagi keeps killing us, Yagi will win the match. But GH5Q
don't give him ideas.
trying to prevent that, yeah.
GH5Q now, of course, launched across the entire map once more and goes down. Yagi's up to 15. Yagi is up to 15, and Yagi now is in control, dictating the pace and the control of this match. And Xbox, if Yagi continues this wave of assault, he will continue on and will be reaching to the finals for the title up for grabs.
The blast zone is currently shrinking. It's shrinking closer to the matchup, which means this is a more hostile environment. As you just seen there, Yagi launching GH5Q into the blast zone, getting a 10-point lead on his opponent.
Oh my! And another one there. Yagi, of course, still in control. Oh, wait a minute. Getting eliminated right then to there. Went down to 17 here. But GH5Q needs to speed up, though. You gotta watch out because at the moment, we're at 10 seconds, folks, and GH5Q is trying to gain control. Can he do so at the last couple of seconds? This game is so unpredictable. You have no idea what's gonna happen next. GH5Q and Yagi. You notice how Yagi's, I think, trying to avoid contact to win the match, and that's what happens now. Yagi just won the matchup. It was a clear-cut defeat for none other than GH5Q but for Yagi, he will advance. It's Butters versus Yagi up next for the title up for grabs. Who will be your free-for-all champion? We're going to find it up next in the Gaming Weekly's first ever debut premiere night for MultiVersus. So this is it. The title is up for grabs. The free-for-all championship was on the line for the first time ever. The Gaming Weekly is hosting MultiVersus, and folks, this is the grand stage, the grand battle. This is the perfect opportunity to make a name for yourself. The greatest chance for you to stand out in TGW, to walk out of here as the MultiVersus free-for-all champion. It is Butters, the winner of the first round, versus Yagi, the winner of the second round. Both players playing as Finn. Xbox, at this juncture, what is your prediction? Who do you think is going to actually become the champion thus far from what you saw?
I believe that Ian will actually win this matchup.
Okay,
but
I saw what you did there. Which player, which competitor?
Yeah, I believe Butters has the advantage.
Butters may have the clear-cut advantage after the destructive tendencies that we've been seeing over the past couple of minutes in this matchup. And there you see Yagi and Butters, though, battling back and forth. They miss a couple of times here, but sometimes it's one of those, times where you have to execute your maneuver. That way you can successfully push your opponent off the map and gain control. There's a shot there. You got to watch out. Butters is about to fall there back into the platform.
Yeah, pretty even match so far. Pretty even percents as well. Once again, a Finn Ditto, I'm very excited to call the rest of this match.
Yeah, a little bit of a stalemate happening right now at the moment. And now Butters up midair, landing on his feet. Once again, Yagi trying to use the sword. And there you see, executed the sword. Yagi's in trouble. Yagi's about to fall off, but desperately trying to raise up to the platform. Can Butters here gain control? And you got to watch out now.
Yeah.
Again, the championship's up for grabs here, Xbox.
Yeah, this is a pretty important match for these two competitors. It would be very nice, to call yourself the first ever TGW MultiVersus champion. You can brag with that, and with one of these two competitors here tonight, one of them can call themselves that.
Yeah, we always remember the first of something. We remember the first ever Rocket League champion. We remember the first ever Halo champion. We remember the first ever Rainbow Six Siege champion. Tonight, we're going to be remembering the first ever MultiVersus champion. So tonight is the night to mark out your name and to carve out your legacy here in TGW, to stand out as previously mentioned here, as this matchup is still continuing on. 2 minutes and 21 seconds and counting, Xbox. Again, the matchup is continuing on for the title.
We also remember the first ever dual champion, the first person to ever hold 2 championships consecutively. You're looking at him. He is right beside you on commentary. His name is XboxFreakPete.
Yeah, but that was 6 years ago. We're talking about 2022. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, man.
Well, it was a very, very interesting time, though.
Yeah.
We have some breaking news here. At the end of the conclusion of the broadcast, we will talk about it. And now look at Butters. Look at this, on the other side of the platform, meeting up with Yagi. Yagi with a shot, but missed through again. Butters on the other side. There's another kick, but missed through. Again, these two are very, very stable at times. There's a stalemate. These two seem to be neck and neck. Oh, wait a minute. There's a shot there up midair again. Yagi landing on his feet. And it's a very, very, very critical game for you to really strategize mid-game. Sometimes in video games, you can strategize before the game. This is one of those games where you cannot do that. It's one of those games that you have to strategize in-game.
Yeah, just go in there swinging, and just hope for the best, that is usually what I do in this game. Yogi!
You gotta be kidding me! An elimination from Yagi. Yagi now in control.
Yagi
in the
Bear
driver's seat.
Taking the lead.
Cleaning house. Yagi now has the crown at the moment. And can that crown be symbolism? Can the crown mean that he's going to be walking out of here as the champion here? And Yagi, look at Yagi. I mean, he's been very, very impressive thus far tonight. He won the second round. Could he be winning the championship winning round? We're about to find out. There's another shot, and there we go, eliminating here. Butters has been eliminated. Butters, though, getting some revenge.
Very smart strategy by these competitors, getting near the blast zone to knock out their opponents much easier. That's pretty smart of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a fever pitch. There's a certain intensity that you can feel in the air. In fact, it is palpable, and these two superstars are really on the edge of their seats battling for the prestigious championship. Of course, being a champion of the Gaming Weekly is very important. We understand this is the first time we're going to be crowning a MultiVersus champion, but nevertheless, though, it's going to be important for these two to stand out. Oh my! Elimination! These two are tied! Butters and Young here both at 8. We're at 5 seconds. Oh my God! Butters out of nowhere! Butters, though, has gained control. He's the champion! He's the champion! Congratulations to Butters!
Okay, that was a very crazy conclusion there, but in the end, as my prediction set forth, Butters winning the first ever MultiVersus Singles Championship. Congratulations to him.
That was unexpected. That was something I did not expect. Butters is now your new MultiVersus champion, and... oh, wait a minute. Well, it seems to me this is more breaking news.
Oh, wow. Okay.
On a night of breaking news, Xbox, we have breaking news after breaking news. There's more news at the end of the broadcast, but as of now, though, I was just being told by the board of directors that there's another competitor standing by.
Oh.
So I guess Butters is not out of the woods yet.
Oh.
Butters, you're going to have to defend the championship against the remaining opponent. We'll be back live. Who's going to be this opponent? We're about to find out. So we now know who the remaining competitor is, ladies and gentlemen. It is one of the moderators of the Gaming Weekly. It is Pneumatic Zoo, who's actually going by Tasting On, going against the champion Butters. It has been a breaking news night. Again, the first breaking news, Xbox, the fact that it was the championship. They announced the title up for grabs here tonight for the first time. The second breaking news is that we had a remaining opponent to face the champion in his first title defense. Butters will be defending the title against Tasting On right now. And Xbox, this really is getting better and better. The champion seems to be in control right now.
Yeah, tonight has been a very eventful night to us, to say the least. Not only have we introduced MultiVersus to the channel, but we also got like a competitor, just coming out of the blue, challenging Butters for the championship. On top of that, we also got some more breaking news. So tonight is very eventful.
It very is, and at the end of the broadcast, we'll talk about that said breaking news. But thus far, right now, the champion Butters, again, the first ever MultiVersus one-on-one free-for-all champion, is against Tasting On, a.k.a. Pneumatic Zoo, who is the moderator in the Gaming Weekly, of course. And we've seen Pneumatic Zoo in the past, too, but this is going to be a very interesting, critical point for Zoo. If he wants to make sure that he's going to carve his name out in TGW as being one of the best, he's going to have to knock off the champion. But the champion Butters, though, in control. There's Wonder Woman, who, of course, Tasting On is using right now. And there's a right hand, it seemed like, at the moment.
Yeah, a pretty even match thus far. Butters actually is in the lead percentage-wise, but no one has yet to score an actual point.
But we're about to find out in a matter of moments. This is a game that is so unpredictable. It is a game that you have no idea what's going to happen next. And if that's one thing that we learned throughout the night, it's going to happen this match, too. So there's Butters with a shot. There's Wonder Woman landing on her feet there. There's, again, Butters using his favorite character, Finn.
Yeah, we've actually seen, like, a lot of Finns tonight, so Finn is probably the fan favorite.
But can it be the Wonder Woman's day to actually knock off the reign of Finn, a.k.a. the champion? This could be a short-lived championship reign for Butters if he actually loses the title against Tasting On the same night that he won the championship.
Yeah, man, the shortest title reign in TGW history will Tasting On, a.k.a. Pneumatic Zoo, be able to achieve that. Butters now with the great maneuver there, getting Pneumatic Zoo to 103. Zoo is actually really close to getting voted here, considering the fact that they are at a 111%.
There you see at the top of your screen, 1 minute and 46 seconds and counting. That is tick-tock, tick-tock. And that's the question, though. Will Tasting On, a.k.a. Pneumatic Zoo, actually gain control, or will it be Butters to still reign supreme? At the moment, you're right. Look at the numbers. Pneumatic Zoo's at 118, 124 now, getting blasted off by Butters. Butters is actually at 11. That is a very low number compared to Zoo. So Zoo clearly is in trouble at the moment. Worlds of trouble here, but there you see the combo and different shots there.
Currently at 148%, Pneumatic Zoo is trying his best to stay in the matchup. 157 staying alive. This is a crazy effort by Pneumatic Zoo here.
Yeah, just trying to scratch and claw to try to gain control, but is it going to be enough against one Butters? The champion being floored at the moment. Look at that out of nowhere, the elimination, the first elimination of the matchup. Butters now up to 6, tasting on at 1. Obviously here, Butters, the champion, is winning here.
Yeah, finally getting thrown into the blast zone there at a whopping 160%. That was a great valiant effort by Pneumatic Zoo there, but the game is still going on. 33 seconds on the clock. Butters in the lead, 6-1. This is crazy.
Yeah, intense. Butters has this bravado about him, by the way. He's courageous, but it looks like Pneumatic Zoo, he seems to be courageous as well. Despite the fact that he's losing at the moment, he is not giving up. In fact, there's only 13 seconds left, and he's still fighting his heart into there, Xbox, so you have to make sure we credit Pneumatic Zoo in this match, too. Here we go, 7 seconds. The champion is going to perhaps remain champion. Look at this, jumping back and forth, going back and forth. There's a shot by Pneumatic Zoo, but it's not enough there as the champion retains.
Oh, Butters now with the celebratory teabag. Butters once again, winning the title.
Well, celebration is in order for Butters6834, who is your champion on MultiVersus for what would be the first time in the Gaming Weekly history. Again, producing and broadcasting a very eventful night, an eventful broadcast, and a very colorful, vibrant, lively, arcade-like game, just like MultiVersus here tonight. We talked about it before, we'll mention it again. There's always a first of something, and the first of something is remembered for the rest of time. For the first time ever, Butters is crowned as your new MultiVersus free-for-all champion. Congratulations to this young man.
Yeah, pretty good matches here tonight. A pretty good little tournament that we sat through and commentated. Very good competitors, very good matches, very good maneuvers. In the end, though, Butters standing on top, baby.
And I guess Butters gained so much momentum, so much so that you could actually cut that in half with a butter knife. Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, we had some breaking news throughout the night. We have the conclusion, though, with a breaking news as well. Folks, it looks like the Gaming Weekly is expected to split soon. And that is correct. The board of directors are saying that Xbox, I guess the TGW brands, are going to be officially returning, and both brands are going to be led by 2 different teams, and both brands are going to be uploading 2 different videos each and every single week. And if that's the case, that means that this officially was the final week of normalcy for the Gaming Weekly, because starting next week, it will be splitting. TGW is going to be led by 2 different teams.
Things are definitely spicing up here, so I'm actually very excited for next week to see what's to come with the 2 teams here. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I really have no idea what's going to happen next. In fact, nobody has any idea what's going to happen next. TGW really is going upside down, per se. And with the split coming up, that's competition in the horizon. That's correct. It is brand versus brand. And the question